15-109, State versus Vanessa Henschel, theft. 14-45, breaking or entering, theft. 14-39, burglary, theft.
In our public defender's office just recently, we were assigned her cases. I haven't met with her. I'm in the process of trying to contact the alleged victim to get some more information on the case.
Hey, ma'am, you'll be back in court a week from today at 10 o'clock a.m. Thank you. 15-91, State versus Kelly Warren, possession of drug paraphernalia.
Judge, I represent Ms. Warren. We've met recently and we're attempting to come to a negotiated plea with the state. I'm hoping that within the next week we can have a resolution that's agreeable to both sides. At this point in time, there's no action to take. Is this set for trial on the 22nd, Judge?
No, September 9th.
Okay.
So if you could reach an agreement, you can bring her back next week.
I'd like to do that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll just leave it open.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. 15-77, State versus Tiffany McGough. Possession of controlled substances, paraphernalia. Exposing a child to a chemical substance or methamphetamine.
Or we'll just leave this on the trial setting. No action to take on today's date.
Okay. Ma'am, your attorney tells me that there's nothing to be done in your case today. So just stay in contact with your attorney.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all we can do. Thanks. 15-65, State versus Aaron Bates. Residential burglary, 3 counts. Attempt to commit burglary, theft of property, fleeing.
Judge, I represent Mr. Bates. I met with him last week. Since then, we've received a modified plea offer. I need to speak with him about that.
Okay.
If we could just leave it as scheduled, hopefully we can resolve it quickly within the next week even.
Very well.
Thank you.
That's all we can do today, sir. 15-59, State versus Danny Bobbitt, theft of property. And 15-57, theft by receiving, theft, fleeing.
Your Honor, there's no action to take on today's date. He's set for trial later this month. If something changes on that, we'll put him on the docket next week.
Okay. 15-46, State versus Sheena Wainscott, terroristic threatening, battery in the 3rd degree. Not exactly sure. Was there an alias warrant issued for this lady, apparently? She must have been picked up on an alias warrant. I guess I'll direct that she appear before Judge Webb on July 30th. Who represents this lady?
If it's our office, it'll be Mr. Cooper, Your Honor. Mr. Sotel and Judge Webb did issue that alias warrant last week.
Anything else we need to do? Apparently not. Thank you, ma'am.
I was wondering if we could discuss being released so I can get back to my job and doing what I have to do to get my children back.
Does Mr. Cooper represent you?
Yes, sir.
Have you spoken with him since you've been in jail after you're picked up?
No, sir. I've tried to call and I told the receptionist that I needed to speak with them. She said that she would leave a message for him.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him that he needs to talk with you or you with him, and maybe he can talk to the prosecutor about a release or a bond or something.
When will that happen?
Well, as soon as he does as I request. I hope that would be soon.
So I have to wait for him till I get out.
Yes, ma'am. Do you know of a better alternative?
I'll take weekends and probation time. I just gotta do what I gotta do to get my kids back. I'll take anything you give me just so I can get back to work. I'm not
Okay.
gonna run.
Well, thank you. We'll try to get Mr. Cooper over to see you. State versus Kayla May. Possession of controlled substance with purpose to deliver. 1554, 1529. Similar charges. 14-225, similar charges. 14-223, similar charges.
Good morning, Your Honor. If it pleases the court, I anticipate this matter is going to be for plea. If we could please bring her over this afternoon, I think we'll be able to resolve all these matters then.
We'll transport you to the courthouse, ma'am. Thank you.
I'll talk to you then.
14-219, State versus Andy Rush, possession of ecstasy, furnishing prohibited articles, impairing the operation of vital public facility. And 14-117 was methamphetamine, obstructing governmental operations. Yes, sir.
And Judge, that's mine, and this is Ms. Rush, and
Okay.
we're still kind of discussing that. If we could recall it in a few moments, I'd appreciate
What
it.
we'll do.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Larry Johnson, 15-203, rape is the charge. Mr. Johnson, I've reviewed your application for the public defender, and I've approved the application, so you'll be represented by the public defender's office. And you're here for an arraignment. How does he plead?
Your Honor, he'll plead not guilty, waive reading of the information.
His next appearance will be on September 17th for pretrial. At 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, I've entered a plea of not guilty in your case. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
State versus Catherine Heron, furnishing prohibited articles, possession of controlled substances.
Gonna, we're here for change of plea.
Okay. Ms. Heron, I'm looking at a police statement. Have you gone over this document?
So you have to answer
Yeah,
out loud.
yes, yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Do you feel you understand the matter set out in the police statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of penalties if you're convicted?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty to possession of prohibited articles and possession of a controlled substance, a misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
By entering these pleas, you're giving up your right to have a trial. You also cannot appeal. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Other than what's stated in this plea statement regarding what your sentence should be, have you been promised anything other than that?
No, Your Honor.
Have you been threatened or pressured by anyone in order to get you to change
No, Your Honor.
your plea? Let's see. Apparently, what did she furnish into the jail?
Your Honor, she was reporting for a weekend sentence, I believe, out of district court, and she had some prescription medication with her that was different from the prescription medication that she was providing to the jail for a weekend dosage.
Okay.
She did not have a prescription for the medication that she brought in.
Okay. Alprazolam, clonazepam, and another medication I can't pronounce.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this correct, ma'am?
I had a prescription for the pharmacist.
Yeah, she did have a prescription for one of those. The other two she did not have a prescription for.
Okay. All right. This time, ma'am, I accept your pleas and judge you guilty. On furnishing prohibited articles, you'll be sentenced to 5 years in Department of Correction. On the misdemeanor, 90 days in the county jail. You'll pay $200 in cost, a $1,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, a $20 booking fee. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 60 days after your release. And you make your payments to the Sheriff's Department here in Baxter County. You'll be remanded to the custody of the sheriff. Good luck to you.